Hey everyone, what's up? So, yes, it is true. YouTube is changing the requirements and it's going to be even more difficult for people, especially people like you and me, mature women who are not just women, let's just say mature people who are not dancing on YouTube, are not doing the things that the younger generation does. It's going to be harder for us to meet these thresholds. So I want us to go over exactly what the YouTube changes are going to be, and I want us to um, find ways to take advantage of the time that we have left. So the changes are not going to take place until February 1st, which means we have 6 months. What is this? August. So all of September, all of October, all of November, all of December, all of January, not quite 6 months, but almost 6 months to be able to be accepted into the YouTube partner program using the old threshold, which is 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers, which is very doable if you lock in. And so I'm not sure. I tried to do this live earlier. I know I was muted, but I want to try again and read exactly what the changes are, and then we can go over exactly how to make this happen. Y'all know I'm all about making money, honey. I'm all about helping this community stay ready. And just in case you missed the introduction on the last video, what's up, y'all? I am Kim, aka Kim with the Gems. On this channel, the Kim's with the Gems channel, that's what it's all about. Staying ready so we don't have to get ready. We talk about wellness, we talk about travel, and we talk about money. And yes, money has to be less of a taboo topic in our community and more of a topic where we are out loud and proud talking about not talking about money for the sake of talking about money, but talking about money in the sake of preparing ourselves and stacking residual income so that we're not caught out there. And so I'm going to pull up I'm sorry, of course. Okay, let's go. All right, so what was I getting ready to say? Okay, let's get into it. I am going to pull up the notice that we just received as creators from YouTube and share it again. And I'm going to just summarize what it's talking about. I don't want it to be too. Oh, child. Motion at your floodlight cam. I don't know what is going on. Okay, so let me just read. Let me just read what this is saying, and I'll tell you, I literally have been sitting here waiting for the past couple of hours, and oh my gosh, now anyway, things, the devil is busy, child. How they used to say, the devil is busy. So these are the changes that are coming to the YouTube monetization program. But I only really want to focus on the partner program, or the creator funds, I should say. So earlier video, I talked about how if you have premium and you don't want to pay the $15.99 or whatever it is now, I can't even remember because prices keep going up on everything. They will have a lower tier, so you won't get as many, you won't see as many commercials, but you'll still see some commercials, and that's called premium light, right? Then there's a change to how they're going to pay out, using it for people who publish shorts. Shorts for the mature audience, and this is what I'm talking about over here, monetizing our maturity. We are not dancing on tables. We are not, you know, doing things just for likes and clicks. We're building community. We have something to say, and we are going to monetize our maturity. And so shorts, we're not going to focus on. But there are changes to how you're going to get paid out in shorts. Just know you need about 20 million views in shorts in 90 days to even be considered for payout. Payout is relatively small compared to long form video. So what's happening with the payout for videos? Well, YouTube has decided that instead of the requirements being 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, it will now be 1,000 subscribers and 8,000 watch hours. And for anyone who knows, 8,000 watch hours is a lot of watch hours. A lot of watch hours. And some of us have started. Some of us have posted a video here or two. Becoming monetized on YouTube, now is the time. 8,000 probably take, if you post once a week, depending on your topic and depending on if you use the trending topics method, will take over a year. Well over a year, once a week. We're going to lock in through my 28-day accountability challenge, which is coming back in September. And it's married with the Monetize Your Maturity coaching and accountability. And we're going to hyper focus on, for anyone who wants to do YouTube. I've done in the past for Instagram and TikTok and the like, but this time around for 30 days. It says 28, but we're going to meet on September 9th first, to do a pop-up and just lock in make sure everyone is on track to at least have their YouTube channel set up before we start the first class. So the classes will last for 28 days, but the pop-up is going to be on the 9th and is not technically part of the accountability. What is going to happen? We are going to literally, this is not about, I promise you, there's going to be some things that don't align with what some people may say about growing your channel. Oh, pick a niche. Oh, meet a certain day every time. No, the goal is to beat this deadline. The goal is to get those 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers before January 31st. You want to be invited to the partner program before January 31st. It's so doable. There's so many trending topics that can get you there real quick right now. We see the chaos and confusion now. Even if you don't want that to be your ministry moving forward, you want to get invited to the partner program. And we're going to use the trend is your friend method. And I'll just leave it at that. So for anyone who is interested, I am going to include the sign up link. Again, I keep my classes small so that I can respond to people and so that I can make sure that everyone's needs are being met. And And so I'm going to add the link. It's the Get Monetized on YouTube Now accountability coaching course, and we're going to focus on mature people. So if you're somebody here who wants to talk about what's going on with baddies or bad girls club, I don't even know the names of these reality shows. I may not be the one for you, right? But if you want to tap in on other trending topics, which there are many to choose from, and I can show you how to do that and also utilize my resources. Oh, hey, Casper, 3:30 again. That was your message from before. I'm not sure which message you're talking about. So, um, Crystal can definitely use this. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, please tell her right now. For the next, I don't even know when I'm going to take it off of sale, but if we sell out during the sale, because it's on sale right now. I don't even like doing sales, but I'm doing it. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize for that. Yeah, okay. I appreciate you. Yeah, I did see that. Okay. But I just put the link in for anyone who's interested in joining the Get Monetized on YouTube Now strategy and accountability sessions, which will launch on September 7th. Again, September 7th will be the day where we will lock in and make sure that by class number 1, everybody has their YouTube channel up and running. And guess what? I'm launching my second channel, and I will be doing this with you guys as well. But the beautiful thing is, I have multiple other social media platforms that I will be promoting your channel, my channel, other channels, um, in order to get the growth quicker. Now, I'm not going to say, more than likely, the easiest part will be the subscribers, the 1,000 subscribers. The more challenging part will be the hours. But how do you get those hours? You post more, you go live more, you um, you lock in. You can't do a 3-minute video 3 times a week and expect to get those 4,000 watch hours. So we're going to talk about the strategies on how to do that, and we're going to tap into other people that can help us get to those numbers. And we're going to use each other as a community. We're going to use each other to get to that 4,000 watch hours number quicker. And I was always bringing back the 28-day accountability challenge in September. Some of you may have heard, we were on hiatus for the summer because I get it. People are traveling, people are out and they outside. So I get that, trying to hyper focus and check things off your box and do meetings. I don't want to just take nobody's money, is what I'm saying. I want to make sure that the people who sign up for this are ready, willing, and able to start immediately. And the difference that I said in my other video, in this accountability course, we're going to meet more than once a week. We're going to meet at least twice a week, and we're going to post a lot. After the first week and a half, we're going to hold each other accountable, and we're going to help each other post. So if you have access to go live, or we're going to go live together, we're going to discuss trending topics. Listen, we can always change the topics. We can always change the name of our YouTube channel. We can always pivot and change your brand. What you can't do is let this opportunity pass you by with these requirements and wait for the requirements to double, especially when they're telling us that they're giving us time to get to these requirements. So we will hold each other accountable. I will definitely, like I said, I'm not one of those people that believes that this can't be done. Like, I know for a fact that anyone who wants this, anybody who's been sitting on the sidelines saying that they wanted to start a YouTube channel or they started one and did not continue, a lot of times it's just because you don't have somebody pushing you. It's a lot of times because somebody's not checking in. Did you do this video? Or do you want to go live today? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? I know how to lock in. And I know how to get other people to lock in. Now, is everybody, up for this? Probably not. But if this resonates with you and this is something that you want to do, go ahead. I'll put the link in one more time, and you can register now. The price will go up or the classes will close because this can't be 100 people in a class. This can't be 50 people in a class. Hell, this can't be 30 people in a class. This has to be manageable so that we can stay on brand and so that I can also review what it is that you're putting out there, you want to put out there. So, the first class, like I said, is September 7th. Let me just give you a rough breakdown of what that's going to look like moving forward. So September 7th, excuse me, the first class is September 9th. Labor Day is September 7th. That's the prep call. That is where we're going. At the end of that call, you're going to have marching orders that if you don't have your channel, you're going to know how to set up your channel. So by the time we meet the next time, your channel is going to be set up. At the end of that being set up, whoever's in this class, we all will be following each other. Yeah, they tell you don't follow if you're not going, if this doesn't interest you. The point of this accountability, hyper-focus, execution session, 4-week accountability session, well, technically 30 days, is to get to the threshold, that the lower threshold that we just went over, the 1,000 subscribers, the 4,000 watch hours. At the end, once you meet that number, listen, then you do whatever you need to do, you do it. If you no longer want to talk about trending topics and you want to talk about the silverbacks in Rwanda, then go ahead and talk about the silverbacks in Rwanda. You will find your audience. You will probably, lose a couple people, but you want to get invited to the party. Once you at the party, it's great. I won't say it's gravy, but it's downhill, I'll say. So I wanted to come in and talk about that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, listen, Casper, 3:30. I'm telling you, you have your rain channel, but haven't done anything with it. Just a few videos on it. Is that the sounds? Because if it's the rain sounds, yeah, we're going to have to judge that up a little because they're getting real strict on what's monetizable and what's not. And so we're going to talk about all of that in the class, but I want to make sure that we all, yeah. So even if it's faceless, like it can be faceless, but there needs to be some. We're going to start off with some trending stuff. We're going to talk about. I haven't. I have to think about how your rain channel could align with the trending topics, but we're going to definitely talk about trending topics. And with the midterm elections coming up, listen. And especially if you're a Black woman or a Black man, with everything going on, there's a lot of news that's going to be newsing. And like I said, it may not be stuff that. Child, it may not be stuff that you really want to talk about moving forward, but let me just say, it will get you views, it will get you an audience. And I mean, there's everything from the food recalls, which I think is a great topic. Like if you want to talk about food recalls, we're also going to talk about how to hey, Luxury Bucket List, good to see you. Yeah, if you want to talk about food recalls, if you want to talk about like the earthquake that just happened in Colombia, like, and there's ways to position it. So you just don't want to say, oh, an earthquake happened, but it's like, you want to make it kind of like inquisitive, like, is it me? Or are there more earthquakes happening than ever before? And then you can do like a long, and this is a conversation that we can have live, right? This is something that we can have live. And I forgot the requirements for going live, but I think it's like 50 people you need to have. It may be 100. It's been so long, but the goal is to get everybody within the first few weeks to have that threshold so we can all go live together and talk about these trending topics. And then we build a network and a community that way, and that will help each of us get to the threshold, the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Again, February 1st, that number goes to 8,000 watch hours. That's double. Child, let me just tell you what that literally means. The 1,000 hours translate into days. I used to have this. So that's going from having somebody 4,000 watch hours is literally like 115 days, 116 days consecutive. 116 days consecutive. So imagine somebody just watching your content, one person. In order to get to that 4,000 watch hour, they would have to stay up for 116 days, one person, to get you to 4,000 watch hours. Well, that is going up to 333 days of continuous watching. That one person would have to stay up for over a year. Well, or excuse me, not over, close to a year of watching your content. We want to get in and monetize before that change happens, which happens on February 1st. And my goal would be to get whoever signs up before the end of 2026. So we have that cushion. And it's going to require, so the first month is definitely showing how to find the trending topics, how to talk about the trending topics, how to tap into trending topics from people that you may have a connection with, that you want your audience to come from. So let's just say you're, I can't give all this away. But anyway, so I put the link in the chat. If you are interested, please feel free to register. See, they're pulling a Fox. YouTube made their name off of regular folks. Now they're trying to go mainstream head to head with streaming and the end of network TV. They have to. They have to. I mean, it's a as someone who has been in advertising sales for decades, I get it. They have to be competitive. Advertisers are not going to spend everywhere. They're going to spend where they feel they're going to meet whatever performance metrics they have, right? Whatever their KPIs are, that's where they're going to spend. YouTube has to elevate. That's why you see, and especially with all of these new found journalists coming over to YouTube that used to talk smack about YouTube, the ones like I'm not going to call anybody out, but I will say a lot of respected people are coming over to YouTube and starting channels. Also, a lot of celebrities are starting their YouTube channels here. And so they have to raise the bar. It's similar to what I talked about, raising the requirements for residency in Mexico. I talked about this a year and a half ago too. I don't remember the first time I mentioned it, but Mexico was going to have to increase the threshold. They can't say yes to everybody. Their infrastructure can't handle it. And so YouTube now, seeing how many people are now coming to this platform, they need to weed out some people. They need to make it a little bit more challenging for some people to get paid. Because I'm not saying it's easy now, because it's really not, especially for us, for people who look like us. But for people who don't look like us, child, they got AI automation getting 4,000 watch hours in a couple weeks, and so they do. I get it. So they want the advertisers to have their best experience and being associated with channels and brands that aren't I don't even. I guess I don't want to insult anybody, but more substantive brands and channels, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So again, I get it. It's a business, child, and business is going and it's going to get more challenging as more cuts are happening. Like there are more people getting laid off, and now they're looking for other ways to make money, and YouTube is one of them. And they know with the influx of just regular people coming to this channel, they have to set different criteria and weed out those who are here for the long haul and who are not. Remember when Fox wanted to become a real channel, they supported Black content until they got put on YouTube. Until they got put on, yeah, YouTube is pulling a Fox. Yeah, and I don't know, quite honestly, their support for Black content creators. How big was it over here at YouTube? I don't know. I can't say because most of the ones that were make if you run the list of the highest paid, let's do it. I love a good challenge. I do have to get ready to get out of here, but highest paid YouTubers. There has never, I think, yeah, I don't know that there's ever been more than one person of color on YouTube. Well, since I started monitoring, and this has been pre-pandemic. Um, so let's just, I want to get a reputable research. Okay. Visual capitalist. Let's see what they say. I'm going to share this screen. Share. This is just for 2026, and this is just according to, yeah, who are these? Mr. Beast, Darman, Stephen Bartlett. Oh, wow. Stephen Bartlett. Okay. He's British. Is he biracial? Yeah, but he's British, and he gets big name people. So we know Cody Sanchez, I Show Speed. Okay. Yeah. I Show Speed is up there. But again, I will say, and I can't do the math in my head that quick, but it's a small fraction of creators of color that have met um, the top of this list, or of the top ranking paid YouTube creators. But yeah, I want us, like I said, anyone who is interested. Why is my screen looking like this? Let me remove this. Stop screen. My screen looks crazy right now. I don't know what happened. Okay, I think that means it's time for me to go ahead and wrap this thing up. Okay, there we go. Let me see what you're saying. It was proof of consent, or you? I think you meant concept. Oh yeah, there you go. Concept. Okay. Yeah, we're here. Talk to. I love it. Love it. Love it. Yes. If you confused, look at which content makes YouTube isn't about, well, it's about regular folk versus celebs with Fox. They rolled the. Oh yeah, no, I know, Martin, I know what built the Fox brand, absolutely. And they're doing the same thing. I think it's the same people that own what is it, the Zeus network? Same thing happening over there. Yeah, so I totally get that. But I did, again, I'll be on the vineyard for a few days. I'm not staying that long. I'm gonna try to come in from there, and um, have more of a schedule. But if you missed the live that got messed up a second ago, I have been traveling. So, and a lot of the travel dates I've had to change for different reasons. And so it's just been interesting. So, um After next week, I'll be steady for a couple weeks and then I have to travel again. But we are launching the Get Paid on YouTube Now accountability series and coaching session on September 9th. That is next the next installment of monetize your how to monetize your maturity and 28-day accountability. If you're interested after those 28 days are over, there will be a nominal fee to continue for the next couple of months for those who have registered for September. And that will just, as we continue, it will just be us meeting. So, like I said, I'll be doing this in real time too with another channel, which is ultimately going to exclusively focus on money and finance. But I gotta get to this 4,000 watch hours, and I have to get to these 1,000 subs before that happens. Now, this channel isn't going away, and as I mentioned earlier, I'm grandfathered in, so I'm happy about that. But I do know that, I do know that people are going to be asleep at the wheel, and all those videos that you started on and stopped and didn't do more of, those hours are going to mean nothing because it recycles every 365 days, and 8,000 watch hours is no joke, y'all. Like, I'm not doing an accountability for y'all to get to 8,000 watch hours. I'll do to get 4,000, but 8,000 got me on while I'm about to go on vacation doing a video to tell you that I have refocused the strategy, the accountability, and execution coaching for September to hyper focus on YouTube, because so many people have talked to me about YouTube and wanted my help with YouTube, but I never hyper focused on YouTube. But now I'm going to hyper focus on it in September. That will extend. And so, hey, Jackie's Journey, good to see you. Hey, Kim in Gymnasium, I just told your husband and father they better get monitored. Listen, oh, your daughter. Okay. Yeah, no. Oh, I thought you said father, it said father, but yes, they got to get monetized now. And so, um, again, a lot of times, all it takes is accountability. That's how I got monetized, because I was the same way. I would do video here, video there, and I hyper focused. I had accountability with a couple of people, and just being present led me to people who have bigger platforms than I did, and me being guest on their channels, which led to some growth. And that's what I want for us as a community. So I look forward to us coming together on September 9th. Again, here's the link. I'll put it in the comment section. Oh, wow. They're just both a couple hundred watch hours away. God is good. Okay, y'all gonna get there. They're gonna get there. They're gonna get there. So, and they have time for a couple hundred watch hours. Yeah, so I look forward to helping out. Do me a favor. Email me email me their links and I'll put it on my post page as well. Email me a video that people should tune into, and I'll post it on my community page to help them get over the threshold. Yeah, but okay, I got like 12 minutes. So anyway, if anybody's up in Martha's Vineyard, let me know. Let's connect. And when I say anybody, well, yeah, anybody. If you up in Martha's Vineyard, I could say anybody. So I look forward to seeing you guys. I'm going to go live while I'm up there. I just don't know what date yet. So it'll probably be Friday. Yeah, because I have to then go to Boston on Saturday. So it'll probably be Friday. So anyway, thank you for tuning in. Sorry about the hiccup on the last live, but I'll see everyone probably Friday. Until then, take care. Bye.